Alright, so today I'm doing remove, and it took me a while to decide what to do with this one. Originally I thought I might do like Jenga, but then I had a vision pop into my head of fudge stripe cookies and a container and pulling cookies out of the container, and so I had to naturally go to the store and buy some fudge stripe cookies so that I could make a reference photo and eat some of them. Yeah, so I have drawn my drawing here, and I really sat here debating, kind of trying to visualize in my head what I was going to do. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to live dangerously and put watercolor straight over this pencil, because apparently I want to never be able to erase again and also possibly lose my lines. And then I think I'm probably going to just do dip pen and ink wash. I still really can't decide. I might do micron pen. I don't know. So I guess I'll see what it looks like when there's watercolor, and maybe like I'll have some magical epiphany. Really, it's just, getting to the end of Inktober and my brain is mush, and I might have some coffee even though it's 10 p.m. So, all right, I have made myself espresso, caramel apple flavored coffee. And I have finally come to some decisions after doing my watercolor and letting it dry. I am going to switch to a different nib. So I've been using this one, which I think is the 512 Speedball one. It's the one I've been using, which is great for like really precise lines and whatnot if you don't want the thickness to vary. And for a while, that's what I was using because I wanted like all these little details to be really easy to do without the ink getting too thick. But I'm going to switch over to the 56 one. I'm going to switch to this one because it is a more flexible nib and it allows me to have a varying of line thickness, and I think it'll just make this kind of like more interesting to me and just a new thing to experiment with that I haven't used in a long time. So really, I just kind of like, I need something to get me kind of more excited about this picture. I like the picture, I don't know, not feeling super creative right now. So as soon as you gotta mix things up, we're gonna try it. Okay, so I have some opinions about these nibs now. In the past, I had only ever tried all of them on very smooth paper. So I had been using them on the Strathmore 400 Mixed Media toned tan paper, and I'd used them on, I think I used them on some Bristol paper, something else that was really, really smooth before. And so I hadn't really paid attention to what difference flexibility makes on a rougher paper. And this paper is definitely more rough. It's 100% cotton, and it just has this like a little bit of texture in it. And interestingly, using a flexible nib is so much easier on this paper than the other one, the 512 it's meant for detail work, and it is just in no way flexible. And so I find that it's actually like harder to use on this rough paper. It just kind of catches and gets little bits of cotton in it. So yeah, I kind of wish I had realized that earlier. I would have been using the more flexible nib this whole time because it was just so much more enjoyable. I also really do prefer the look where the lines thicknesses vary more. So, well, I learned a thing. right, it's finished. Now, I mean, I really just want to go eat a cookie. I've been staring at these cookies for hours, so that is what I'm gonna go do.